Welcome to Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball. Today we're celebrating Black women in the military presented by the U.S. Air Force. Stay tuned to hear more from our players on this Impact Day theme throughout the show. We've got a dandy for you as Team Cloud takes on Team Gray. Both teams 1-1 this week, looking to close out the week, the penultimate week of play, with a victory. With that, we welcome you inside the Fair Park Coliseum alongside the Hall of Famer. She is Sheryl Swoopes. I'm Cindy Brunson. Janae Sims is the third member of our broadcast team and will be along in just a bit. When you look at this matchup, what excites you?
Everything. But can you say Allisha Gray is a problem? Team Cloud is going to have to find a way to slow her down.
She has averaged 1,300 leaderboard points plus per week and is coming off a career high 42 points last night.
42, that is correct. And how does she do it? In so many different ways. Cutting back door for a layup, pushing in transition, a nice little scoop shot. Not only does she get out in transition, but a nice back door. And oh yeah, she's got range to her game. Allisha Gray, I see you, I hear you. She is the real deal.
Just call her Bucket. She came through with the third highest scoring total in AU history in a single game. She will be countered by Natasha Cloud. Now, Tosh woke up second on the leaderboard, but right now is looking up at Gray and Odyssey Sims.
Yeah, Tosh has been here before. She knows how to get it done. She too can score the basketball when she needs to, pushing in transition, finishing, but she also likes to dish and assist, finding her teammates at the right place at the right time to put them in a position to be successful. But Tosh Cloud can get her own when she needs to, and Tosh is going to need to do that a lot today.
She not only shoots, she can distribute, and Gray can fill it up. Which team will dominate? We're about to find out together. Welcome inside the Fair Park Coliseum. Team Cloud will start Natasha Cloud, Lexi Brown, Ray Burrell, Ruthie Hebert, and Letitia Amihir. For Team Gray, it'll be Allisha Gray, Kelsey Mitchell, Sydney Colson, Emily Engstler, and Teresa Plaisance. Plaisance coming off a career-high 9 dimes yesterday. Engstler took over the blocks lead for the season with 23 total, and that is an AU record. We still have a week of play to go and another game for her today.
It's just records being broken left and right.
Our officiating crew led by crew chief Timothy Green, Ashley Birch, and Josh Reed. We are ready to jump it up at the center circle as we put a bow on week 3. The tip is won by Team Cloud, wearing orange and white jerseys. Team Gray wearing the black jerseys with gold numerals. Gold representing the top spot in AU, followed by orange, blue, then purple. Kelsey Mitchell around the corner, stops, pops, doesn't get the roll. Nice rebound by Ruthie Hebert.
Kelsey has got one of the quickest releases I've ever seen.
It's scary, and I believe it's gotten faster. Whatever she's done in the offseason for her fitness, to shed a few pounds, to get more lean, she's even faster than ever.
She is.
Shot clock very low. Amihere recognizes Enxler thought she had the clean block, but the whistle blows.
Emily Enxler, she gets some bad calls at times.
Yeah, she was clearly frustrated with that because she thought she had all ball.
And when you pick up a foul that early in a game, it tends to change the way you play, not being as aggressive. And that's when Emily Enxler is at her best, when she's able to be aggressive.
Yeah, we saw her get into foul trouble on Thursday night. She was limited to just 5 points, ended up fouling out of the game. And it was a bummer because she's so important defensively in particular.
Yeah, and seeing how Team Gray doesn't have a lot of bigs, it's going to be important for Emily to find a way to stay on the floor today.
Sid Colson getting it to Kelsey Mitchell. She turns the corner up and in. Taking a look at our live leaderboard, there you see Alicia Gray in the top spot. Ray Burrell right at the rim. No, battle for the rebound. Won by Enxler. What makes Athletes Unlimited so compelling is our unique individual point system. Every player in our league has a running score, and points are awarded or deducted based on individual performance. But a player's biggest points boost comes from their team winning quarters and games. We saw Team Sims sweep the week 3-0, but it was the quarter wins and the game wins that really made a difference.
Well, talking about game wins, both of these teams 1-1. You know they want to end the week 2-1. It's going to be very important that they find a way to get everybody involved, especially for Team Cloud. And defensively, you see Tasha's already drawing the defensive assignment of trying to slow down Alicia Gray.
First free throw is off the mark for Ruthie Hebert, shooting just 50% here at the line during Athletes Unlimited in her first season, and she's just one of many newbies this year that have been fantastic.
Yeah, the newbies this year at Athletes Unlimited have been amazing. And if you didn't know they were newbies, you wouldn't know, because their performance has been like they just walked right in and said, this is what we do. It might be a different league, a new league, but it's still basketball.
Tosh Cloud pushing, leaving it for Amihere, and the whistle blows. And if this is on Enxler, and it is, that's quickly her second personal foul. So we'll send Amihere to the free throw line, where she's shooting 68% from the free throw line. Haley Jones quickly off the bench, ready to check in.
But there are some plays, though. If you've already picked up one foul, you have to be smarter and just let her go.
Right, because it was a tough angle anyway.
Yeah, and she, again, Emily's too valuable to her team to be on the bench.
So she will take a seat as Haley Jones comes in.
I feel your frustration, Emily.
Teresa Plaisance with the rebound. And here goes Team Gray. Alicia finding some space. Burrell went for the steal and paid the price.
Well, and what's so good about this team for Alicia Gray is she has right now 3 players that can bring the ball up the floor. Herself, Sid Colson, Kelsey Mitchell. And so that last play, Sid Colson running point duties, Alicia Gray just cutting to the basket, posting up Burrell for an easy layup.
Okay, Lexi with that first step.
Oh. Okay, reverse layup.
4-3 is the count. TP trying to come through with a bounce pass.
That was nice, Lexi.
Sid working.
Yeah, Sid Colson, she just does such a nice job of running point whenever she needs to, finding her open for a layup. But Lexi Brown, first step, quick step, splitting 2 for a nice reverse layup.
Pass a little too much there, and that's a turnover. Tosh Cloud trying to look down the floor. Good transition defense by Kelsey Mitchell. Lexi Brown 3, off the mark. Ray Burrell, rebound, putback.
Ray Burrell does all the little things for her squad.
Haley Jones getting it to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey stops, dishes. Gray leaves it short. Is she trying to pad her own stats? Little rebound put back, it's off the mark, but Gray is heading to the free throw line.
Rae Burrell does so many things for her team. Here, just crashing the offensive glass. I see you, the cleanup lady, or cleanup woman. What song is it?
Yeah,
The
cleanup woman. Yep.
Yeah, that's what Rae Burrell just did. But not standing on the perimeter when the shot goes up.
Gray makes the first free throw try. No surprise there. She's shooting 87% from the free throw line this season. One of my favorite stories about Alysha is when she met Maya Moore for the first time. Absolutely starstruck. And she said, she told us both, Cheryl, that she's worked really hard in the offseason to get stronger and to play through contact because that's where she makes her living.
Well, and you can see it. She's able to take the contact, finish, draw fouls. She absolutely has gotten stronger this offseason.
Tosh wants a review because she thought she took a shot to the face from Gray on the way to the basket. Here it is.
You know Alysha's going to push it in transition. Oh, she took a nice little elbow.
It's been a rough couple days for Tosh. She had to deal with that kick out from Angel McCoughtry yesterday, took a shot to the knee, and now a pop in the face. Her face is too pretty to take any damage. You know I'm right.
The thing on that play is I get where Tosh was coming from, but Alysha Gray just attacking the basket. It's a normal basketball play.
Right.
Tosh getting called for the foul.
Tosh earning a trip to the free throw line as they will ticket Plaisance with the personal foul. A terrific first step, and she avoided the attempted poke from Colson from behind to have the awareness to protect the basketball like that.
Oh, that's just a vet. And you knew Tosh was going to come back attacking the basket.
100%. 80% free thrower. Plaisance picking up her second personal foul. So Akilah Mays will come off the bench to replace TP. Tosh with an opportunity here to tie the game at 7. And she does. 60 quarter win points are on the line here in this first quarter of play, awarded to every member of the team towards their leaderboard points.
Okay, so Team Cloud is in a 2-3 zone defense. That's got to be the first.
A lot of folks play player to player here at Athletes Unlimited, but when you're trying to contain Alysha Gray, box in 1, 2, 3, kitchen sink, whatever it takes to slow her down.
Well, if you're going to play a zone, you better make sure you know where Alysha Gray and Kelsey Mitchell are on the floor at all times, because it doesn't take much for either of them to catch the basketball and let it fly.
So Team Cloud wearing the orange and white jerseys going back to work on offense. Looking to take the lead here in the first quarter. Izzy Harrison is checked in, loses the handle. Kelsey Mitchell running like her hair is on fire fast. Goodness, trying to get it to Mays, who recovers. Colson, 3. That's wet.
Sid Colson. Sid had herself a nice game yesterday with 20 points and 9 dimes.
Just 4 off of her career high. Lexi Brown trying to shake Gray. Terrific defense. Rae Burrell underneath all alone. That was pretty.
Nice pass by Lexi finding Rae.
Okay. I tell you what, the fast breaks have been sensational. I hope young hoopers at home are paying attention.
Well, listen, you can't celebrate when you score, because Team Gray, they're going to get the ball and get out in transition.
Oh, what a dime. Okay, Alysha. Akilah Mays benefiting greatly at the rim. An explosion as Team Gray has made 3 of its last 3 shots and has extended its lead 14-9. Izzy Harrison doesn't get the roll. And here comes Alysha looking to do some more damage. Haley Jones turning the corner. Midi off the mark. Haley Jones has that "sometimes I hoop" Players Tribune podcast. Very entertaining as Izzy Harrison earns a trip to the free throw line. Lots of tremendous action here in the first quarter of play. How about Gray, the vision? Okay, Mays, we see you. Woo! Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball is sponsored by the U.S. Air Force. Welcome back to Fair Park Coliseum. Taking a look at pictures from week 3. It has been simply smashing. The penultimate week of play, because next week we're going to crown a champion. And will that person be Allisha Gray, Natasha Cloud, perhaps Odyssey Sims? She is our star in the stands and joins us now. Odyssey, it looks like captains next week, barring anything crazy, will be yourself, Gray, Cloud, and your current teammate, Kirsten Bell. How are you going to handle the draft without being able to select KB?
Well, just there is a game being played right now, so anybody can go off and have a good game. So I think it just comes down to how this game goes, and then we'll see if she stays in fourth or she drops or if somebody gets ahead of her. But we already talked about it. It's always good competition. All love. Of course, I'd be a little heartbroken because that's our, I guess, we're like a 1-2 punch, but like I said, at the end of the day, it's about being successful. She deserves to be up there. She's been playing exceptionally well. I'm just happy that she has the opportunity to be a captain.
Well, for selfish reasons, I hope she's not.
Me too, for selfish reasons, but I got to be politically correct on that one.
I love the Sims-Bell duo. Love it. But I'm going to get right into it. You finally did it. We're not waiting anymore. Triple-double. Talk about it.
You know, I did tell you guys yesterday after the game that I was going to get you a triple-double today. So I did that. I didn't realize how close I was, so I looked at the stats at halftime. Of course, I'm looking at rebounds, assists, just trying to make sure my team is engaged. And then I had 14, 7, and 8. So I was like, wow, I'm really, really close. Today is the day. I needed 1 rebound. I went back in the fourth quarter, and I got it. I was super, super happy because I don't think I've ever had a triple-double. So for it to be like one of my first times in my career, second time in AU history, it's exciting. I feel great, and we got a great team win today.
Yeah, I mean, you just take care of business on both ends of the floor. I don't know if you saw this or not. I saw a tweet while y'all were playing. Natasha Cloud tweeted something about, well, while I'm advocating, and I'm not sure what else she was talking about, she said, let me advocate for Odyssey Sims. Odyssey needs to be playing in the WNBA somewhere. She talked about your growth. She said over the 3 years of AU, she said Odyssey has grown tremendously, not just on the court, but off the court. What does that mean to you when another player says something like that?
I mean, it's Tosh. Much respect. She's a dog. Just flat out can just play basketball. She's somebody I look up to. Just her story is unique from how she, everybody knows her story. For her to still be in the league right now and to advocate for me, it means a lot coming from her, of course, because she's one of my closest and most favorite players in the WNBA. So, yes, I do deserve to be on the team, but at the same time, you have to control what you can control. And right now, AU is my main focus. And whatever will happen is already written. I believe that.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to continue to do what I'm doing, and everything else will take care of itself.
And right now, you can control the fact that your revenge tour is almost complete. You came within an eyelash of being crowned champion a year ago. An injury on the final day of competition slowed your roll. What are you looking forward to most in week 4?
Well, I think week 4 is going to be very interesting. As you can see, we have a couple people that moved up, especially from my team. So I think it's just going to come down to, hopefully it come down to the last game. But, I mean, credit to Alicia. She's been playing exceptionally well from game 1 until now. And I don't expect anything less for week 4. If she's the champion, she deserves to be. If I'm the champion, I deserve to be, as well as Natasha Cloud or whoever else might be in the driver's seat to be crowned. But those 4, particularly including myself, have been playing well every single game. And, of course, taking care of our bodies is very important. So whoever is crowned champion deserves it.
Yeah.
But I know that I will finish top 4 for sure. And I want to just finish better. I finished 3 last year, so hopefully I get 2. But, of course, the ultimate goal is to get 1. But we'll see how it plays out. But credit to them. I mean, I'm playing against some great athletes. So this one hits a little different, but it's all love. Even if I'm not the champion, whoever gets it, like I said, it'll be well-deserved.
100%. To the fans that are watching on KTXA TV 21 here in Dallas, we're on a linear platform, so folks can just dial up and watch Athletes Unlimited. So your young fans are at home watching. What is your best piece of advice to somebody who wants to be just like you?
You know, AU is different. I'll say that. Being a captain can be a headache. But it also is fun. You get an opportunity to build relationships, get to know new people that you don't normally know. But my advice to the young ones, stay with it. If basketball is what you love, whatever it is you love, stay with it. You can do anything that you put your mind to.
I love that. So, my last question is, we know if KB's not a captain, we know who you're picking.
Of course, but
if she is a captain, who is your number 1 pick?
Well, it depends on what number I finish, because I've been 4 the last 2 weeks, so I've been fortunate to have the number 1 pick. Now, KB can be gone. She can be gone with being a captain or being gone on the first pick. I don't doubt it. So that's probably, I wouldn't say scary, but that's the beauty of AU, and it's the last week. So of course, I'm sure everybody's kind of sick of us. I mean, we have fun every single game, every week. I mean, we have like a connection that's undescribable at the same time. So I'm looking forward to it, but I'm not nervous. Like I said, how everything will play out, it will play out. Whoever is the champion is going to deserve it. So I'm just happy to be able to play AU another straight year. for 3 years in a row now.
That is outstanding. Thanks so much, and being such a phenomenal star in the stands for us this afternoon, Odyssey. Good luck and good health the rest of the way.
Thank you.
With a minute to go here in the first quarter of play, it's a tight one as Tosh Cloud and company have taken the lead 22-20, and with that are in line to win the 60 leaderboard points that go along with quarter wins. Taking a look at the live leaderboard, Odyssey Sims currently in second place. Izzy with 6 points and 2 dimes in 5 minutes off of the bench, helping Team Cloud take the lead.
Well, and Izzy didn't play very many minutes yesterday. I think 10 minutes. And it's probably because she played a lot the day before. She's coming back, getting off of an injury, getting back into the flow of things. So having an extra day will give Izzy the rest she needs. But Izzy makes a big difference for not just Team Cloud. She makes a big difference for any team when she's on the floor.
Akila Mays just picking up her second personal foul as Izzy Harrison steps to the free throw line, shooting just 59% from the stripe. But to your point about coming back from injury, that's so uncharacteristic for Harrison. I'm sure those numbers will improve.
Oh, absolutely. That's what Izzy does.
Harrison had a career high 41 points on Thursday night, the first night of competition here in week 3. Haley Jones is whistled for steps, and that's a turnover. So with 43 seconds to go in the quarter, Team Cloud can burn some clock as they want to make sure they secure this quarter win on the way to winning the day. It's 60 leaderboard points for the quarter win, and for the game win, 180 points.
Ooh, she missed her, she missed her.
Harrison in traffic, and that's a travel. I know you saw that opening.
Ooh, it was pretty. It was a beautiful call by Tosh, hitting Izzy at the high post, down screening for Lexi. Lexi coming off top. Tosh just diving to the basket, was wide open. It was beautiful.
Haley Jones, 3 on the way. That's off the mark. Ruthie Hebert there for the rebound. Shot clock is off. 14 seconds to go in the first quarter. Tosh Cloud with 1 to beat. Wanted a whistle, didn't get it. Bodies fly, and it will be Team Cloud basketball. Ruthie Hebert with 7 rebounds here in this first quarter. So it'll be ball out of bounds underneath, with plenty of time to get another shot up as Team Cloud, wearing orange and white, is in line to win this quarter and the 60 leaderboard points that go with it. Ball is kicked, and it will stay with Cloud. Again, 2.6, plenty of time for another shot.
Here, you talk about Ruthie Hebert with 7 boards already. It's nice to have a teammate that just understands extra possessions, and that's exactly what Ruthie Hebert does.
Izzy Harrison misses a chance to get a bucket at the buzzer, but it doesn't matter as Team Cloud still has the victory for the first quarter, 24-20. So every player on the roster gets 60 leaderboard points. Alicia Gray was held to 5 points. Team Cloud will put that down as a W as well.
I'm Master Sergeant Noel Nettles. Their Air National Guard motto is always ready, always there. We proudly partner with Athletes Unlimited, who support players who are always ready to compete for the top spot. Let's find out who climbed up the leaderboard rankings to earn the title of Air National Guard Mover of the Week.
Celebrating Black women in the military, presented by the U.S. Air Force at Athletes Unlimited. Izzy Harrison came back with force Thursday night, a career-high 41 points. She's our leaderboard mover of the week.
Izzy was just scoring from every spot on the floor on Thursday night, just getting it done for her team.
In just 6 minutes today, she has scored or assisted on 13 points for Team Cloud in the first quarter. That is how you move up the leaderboard.
Yeah, and there's no reason. I mean, that's the reason why Izzy moved up so high and so quickly, because when Izzy is on the floor, she contributes in so many different facets of the game.
Sid Colson, off the mark as Team Cloud gathers and runs. Lauren Mincy already has a 3-ball on her resume today. Looking for a little more. Lexi Brown running the show as Tosh Cloud starts this second quarter on the bench. Ray Burrell with the shot clock getting very low. Sid Colson picks up the personal. And if looks could kill, Sid throwing daggers. Tosh Cloud on the bench and yet coaching from the sideline, reminding her players what's most important here as they have won the first quarter, looking to win quarter number 2 and eventually the game and all of the points that go with that. Lexi Brown off the mark from 3, but Mincy's got her back. Lauren Mincy scoreless a couple of times this week, but in the box score today already with a triple. Ami here, strong take, doesn't get the shot to fall, and here comes Team Gray, Alicia Gray, leaving it for Emily Inksler. That's nice.
Nice push in transition, good catch, good finish. Emily Inksler has to be careful on the defensive end, though, already having 2 fouls.
Yeah, and that limited her playing time in the first quarter of play. Ray Burrell bouncing to Ruthie Hebert, spinning around TP. Oh, back iron too strong. Nice move, though.
It's a great move.
Sid Colson almost ran out of real estate. Gray 3. No. Battle for the rebound. Oh, Emily's got to be careful. That could have been over the back. Burrell whipping it across court. Brown 3. Battle for the rebound, won by Plaisance.
You know, Lexi wants that one back.
And Lexi got it back because it was a little too strong of a pass from Gray, and Ray Burrell and Emily Inksler tied up. And it will be a whistle against Burrell, I believe. Let's see what gets sorted after Emily Inksler had the steal. What do you see here, Cheryl?
Oh. Well, I saw a lot.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, it was definitely a foul on Ray Burrell.
Listen, we're not playing patty cake.
No. But I think, did they call a take foul?
Yeah, the transition take foul.
Yeah.
So that's why the free throw was shot, but it was missed by Alicia Gray. And so it will be Team Gray basketball out of bounds on the side, trailing by 2 points in the game, but leading by 2 here in the second quarter.
Team Cloud back in their little 2-3 zone defense.
Burrell trying to contain Sid Colson. She gets the shot up, and Lexi Brown winds up with the rebound. She's looking for teammates wearing orange and white. Soraya McGuire has checked in, leaves it short. Soraya just almost got that ball to fall. Alicia Gray earning a trip to the free throw line. That is her bread and butter, driving and creating contact.
Well, you know, Alicia's always going to get the ball, put her head down, and she's looking to attack. You cannot wait to pick her up when she gets to the three-point line. because at that point, all you got is a prayer. Because
Grab your rosary, because that's the
it.
only thing that's going to help
that's
you.
it. That's it.
As a,
'Cause if she gets the ball at the three-point line, she's so dangerous, because if you come up on her, she's going to put it on the floor and go by you. If you play off of her, she has shown everyone in this gym just how great she is from beyond the arc.
100%. A reminder, as a free Unlimited Club member, you can join us for the weekly drafts, chat with your fellow fans on the community board, and oh, so much more. Sign up now at auprosports.com. We only have one more week of Athletes Unlimited basketball to go. We will crown a champion a week from Saturday. So, actually a week from yesterday. Oh, Soraya almost on that rebound putback. McGuire just missing. We're tied at 24 in the game, but it's Team Gray leading here in the quarter 4-0. Dory Harrison has checked in, as we have a pair of sisters playing alongside in Izzy Harrison and Dory. 5th time in Athletes Unlimited history that has happened throughout the 4 variety of sports. Nice finish by Burrell.
That's tough, Ray. And Tosh has gone deep in her bench today.
Gray back to the free throw line, where she is making a living.
Ray Burrell, understanding the shot clock is running down, just puts the ball on the deck. That is a tough shot over Emily Inksler.
So with just under 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter of play, it is Team Gray leading the quarter by a couple of points. Alicia trying to add to that. She now has 8 on the day, but if I'm Team Cloud, that's a win. She's not even in double figures yet, and it feels like she gets out of bed and flirts with a 40-piece.
Well, it seems like in the first quarter, she easily has 15 points. So to hold her to 5 points in the first quarter, that absolutely is a win for Team Cloud.
She now has 9. That leads all scorers. Izzy Harrison has 8 to lead Team Cloud. And they have the basketball right now. Inksler coming up with the steal, getting it ahead to Alicia. Whistle blows, and Gray will head back to the free throw line with more on Alicia. Here's our very own Janae Sims. Auntie Nay, what do you have?
Hey, Cindy girl. Hey, Cheryl. I miss y'all. So, Leash, I got to talk to her a little bit before the game and just talk to her about the AU experience. And she said that it has really helped her elevate her game for W season. And I asked her how and why, and she just said that she gets to do moves in here that she doesn't normally want to try in a W game. But here she's flourishing. She's trying out what she's been practicing in the off season, and it's surely paying off with her absolutely dominating on the leaderboard.
Thanks so much for that, Janae. And to your point, Gray has been averaging 1,351 leaderboard points per week. That is just ridiculous.
That is incredible.
Terrific rebound putback by Ruthie Hebert.
Yeah, I just wanted to add on to what Janae said. That's exactly what Alicia said to me when I was just talking to her about like the difference in her game. And one, she looks more confident. You talked to her yesterday about looking stronger, being stronger. And she said that everything she is doing in AU on the floor is everything she's worked on in the offseason with her trainer. And it is paying off.
Teresa Plaisance has picked up her 3rd personal foul as Hebert completes the three-point play the old-fashioned way. 3 on the way by Gray is good. Just like that, she's up to 14 points.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time before she finds the range, finds the rhythm, and starts knocking those down from outside.
She leads the league with 27 made three-pointers now. Plaisance hits the deck. Kelsey Mitchell for 3. Hoop wouldn't have it. Oh, Sid, I wanted that rebound put back to go.
And it looked good.
Lexi Brown avoiding the defense and finding the bottom of the net. That's the sexy Lexi we know.
Yeah, Lex.
Plaisance.
That is the Sid and TP show.
And let's get that renewed for a second season, please. Go ahead and finish that paperwork. That was so entertaining. It was comedy gold. And I'm not just saying that because Cheryl was in it.
Thank you. Thank you, Cindy.
Hebert, nice midi from the elbow. Okay, Ruthie. And here comes Colson. Quickly cross court, Kelsey Mitchell. And you almost exhale when she misses because she rises and fires so freaking fast. Tosh Cloud directing traffic. Under 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Ruthie knowing that Ainsley is in foul trouble and attacks.
Smart play. Smart play by Hebert. Well, we know it's only a matter of time before Alicia Gray finds the bottom of the net from deep. And it's not only about Alicia Gray. Sid to TP is good.
Welcome back to the Fair Park Coliseum. Team Cloud leading 36-33, but Team Gray has been coming. Let's go into the game now with the Air National Guard and facilitator, Karima Christmas Kelly.
Okay, just to let you know. As soon as it switch sides, come back, we've got to be able to attack the zone too. We can't just keep passing it around. When you get your opportunity to get into that gaps, and then you can find your shooters on outside.
The reversal, it gotta be.
We got to attack, yes. We can't just pass it around the horn, pass it around the horn. We got to be able to attack all this. Here we go, y'all. Down 4. Let's get this quarter. Let's get into the half. Up, okay? Let's go.
First of all, that is a great facilitator when you're telling your players coming off the floor, I am wearing a mic. So don't say anything crazy.
Don't get sideways.
But I love what Karima was saying versus a zone. Lots of times you get so complacent against a zone and you just pass the ball around the perimeter, right? Not shifting the zone. And what she's telling her players, you got to find the gaps. You got to reverse the basketball. You got to penetrate the zone, find the gaps so you shift the defense, and then you're going to find a better shot against a zone.
Haley Jones didn't see a wide open Sid Colson, gets tied up underneath. Shot clock getting very low. Colson recognizes. Mitchell fires off the mark. Battle for the rebound, won by Gray. Ainxler traveled. Ruthie Hebert leads Team Cloud wearing orange and white with 11 points. She also has 9 rebounds, so just 1 rebound shy of a double-double. To add to her total on the season, she's got 1, would like to make it 2, and can take care of that before the half.
Yeah, Emily Ainxler just coming back after that turnover just looks like, oh, good look, good look.
Hebert's got 13.
But Ainxler just had this look of, I can't do anything right on the offensive end or defensive end. Offensively, she just needs to slow down a little bit.
Sid Colson attacking and getting the roll, but all of that happened because Alicia Gray knew her shot was off, and Alicia followed that shot, got the rebound, kicked it out so the offense could continue.
I like that breakdown, CB.
I like to give credit where it's due. She's helping her leaderboard standing as well with the offensive board. That hoop just would not have that Lexi Brown 3. Ainxler bringing it up the floor, smartly getting it to a guard. Ainxler inside to Haley Jones all alone. Breakdown defensively for Team Cloud wearing orange and white. And just like that, it's a 2-point lead for Team Cloud. And it is Team Gray leading the quarter. Hebert back iron. Battle for the rebound won by Gray. She kicks it ahead to Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell leaving it for Haley Jones. Reverse short. Rebound put back to Gray. That's a good decision. Oh, goodness gracious.
That's always a great decision.
Alicia Gray leading all scorers. She has got 17. It's a 7-0 run for Team Gray. They have taken the lead in the quarter and in the game.
CB.
Yes, Cheryl.
If Alicia continues to score and you just hear me say,
that's all you can do.
Yeah.
Right?
Just know there's nothing else to be said.
Yes. The game is doing all of the talking for Ms. Gray. Kelsey Mitchell does not agree with that call as she was trying to fight through the screen. It's a 9-0 run after over the last 90 seconds of play.
Haley Jones finding Alicia Gray outside the 3, and Gray just catching it in her shooting pocket, letting it fly. You know it's gonna be good. Whew.
Tosh Cloud answers with a 3 of her own. Cloud now with 5 points, but Gray has a dozen in this quarter, and 17 make that 19, as she now has 14 in the quarter. That was the explosive quarter that you said Team Cloud avoided in quarter number 1, holding her to 5, but now double figures here in quarter number 2.
Well, yeah, you know it's only a matter of time before she gets in rhythm and she starts knocking down those shots. I understand why Team Cloud went to a zone trying to keep her out of the paint, but she just hurts you from everywhere. Haley Jones finding Alicia Gray, cutting back door for a nice bounce pass and finish through contact.
We know fans are watching with our friends at KTXA TV 21 here in Dallas, and we invite you to come out for our final week of competition so you can watch Alicia work in person. This is the place to be here in Dallas. We're right next to the Cotton Bowl, and Athletes Unlimited with more than 70% composition of players with WNBA, international, and Olympic experience. This 3rd season has been out of this world awesome, Cheryl.
And entertaining. To your point, if you're sitting at home watching, I know it's good TV, but it's so much better in person. There is so much talent in AU this year.
Izzy Harrison with the shot clock winding down. Cross court to Lexi Brown. Amihere attacking. Good job because Enxler has the foul trouble. It will stay with Team Cloud wearing orange and white with just 4 seconds on the shot clock. So Team Gray wearing the black and gold jerseys leading in the game 44-42 and leading in the quarter 24-18. Tosh Cloud wants a trip to the free throw line and earns it. Alicia Gray ticketed with the personal foul that will send Tosh to the free throw line. Cloud just 5 points. She does have 3 rebounds and a couple of assists. She knows that she is fighting Odyssey Sims for the assist lead overall here at Athletes Unlimited. It's a crown that Tosh has worn before, and she says, I want it back. Odyssey took it over last year.
Well, it looks good on Tosh. It looks good on O. But I love, listening to Odyssey when we were talking about Star in the Stands.
Yes.
And seeing Tosh's tweet during that game, it just shows you, yes, these women are very competitive.
Right.
They want to win. They want to be at the top. But it also shows you how much respect they have for each other, not just on the court, but off the court.
Taking a live look at the leaderboard. Remember, every player in our league has a running score, and points are awarded or deducted based on individual performance, but a player's biggest points boost comes from their team winning quarters and games. Shot clock getting low. Colson recognizes, fires, and Cloud is there for the rebound. Shot clock and game clock almost identical. Lexi Brown, 3, that's wins. And with that, Team Gray needs time. Team Cloud has taken the lead back, leading 47-44, and the quarter points on the line. Oh, this is so close. Team Gray leading 24-23 in the quarter. Go, Lexi.
But if you notice, Tosh gets the ball. She's looking up, and Lexi knows exactly where to run to, and Tosh finds her, hits her in the pocket, and just knocks it down. Tosh is going to find you in transition. Lexi Brown, that is smooth.
So it will be Team Gray's basketball. They're wearing the black jerseys with the gold numerals. At stake, 60 quarter points per player on the leaderboard, because right now it is Team Gray leading the quarter 24-23. Now, Team Cloud won the first quarter and those 60 points, but right now Team Cloud needs some stout defense or a turnover for a shot at winning this quarter, and Team Gray just wants to bleed the clock.
Oh, absolutely. You see Sid Colson looking up at the clock. They are trying to win this quarter.
Kelsey Mitchell, 3 seconds. Leaves it for Enxler, and that is how the quarter will end. So the first half lead goes to Team Cloud, 47-44. But Team Gray picks up a critical quarter win, winning 24-23 and getting those 60 leaderboard points per player along the way. Halftime show is next.
Welcome back to Dallas, where we are halftime of Game 2 between Team Cloud and Team Gray. Sydney Colson and Teresa Plaisance are teammates on Team Gray this week. Here, the two talk about their relationship on and off the court and playing together. Take a look.
When I hear the name Sid Colson, I think, what a pain.
When you say the name Teresa Plaisance, I feel nauseated. But also, when you say the name Teresa Plaisance, I think friend, co-star, just all around great person.
Sid is one of the greatest people in the entire world. When I think of Sid Colson, I think of just joy. Her heart is probably bigger than her personality, which is really hard to believe.
Sid and TP on the same team!
I think my off-court chemistry with TP will help us on the court just because we've grown as friends and with learning one another.
As great as we are as a team, we also bring complementary differences to one another as well. And I think going on the court, Sid has one of the highest basketball IQs that I've ever played with.
We're connected, we're selfless teammates, and we want the group to do well.
I think we were all looking forward to seeing Sid and TP on the same team because we know not only are they goofy, but we know that they can play basketball, and that's been proven here. Sydney with 20 points, Teresa with the assists, rebounds. It's great for them to be playing together. And what's also great about them is they have their own show, the Sid and TP show, which you guys can check out. All the episodes are on YouTube, and I hear some rumblings of a season 2 coming. When we are back, we will hopefully be talking to Keilani, and if not, we'll have something else coming to you special here from Dallas.
If I wasn't a pro basketball player, I would probably play AU pro volleyball.
I would say softball.
Probably volleyball.
Definitely not softball or lacrosse. I just don't think I'd be good.
I have horrible hand-eye coordination, believe it or not. So softball was never for me. Lacrosse, could not even catch it in their thing.
I would choose volleyball, but I've actually never played volleyball a day in my life.
I played volleyball in high school, but now I'm looking at the volleyball players and they're like so much taller than me, so I gotta learn how to pass probably to do a little bit better. I gotta play some back row.
I'm telling you right now, I still think I could play in the softball league. I played in high school, I was pretty good.
If she plays softball half as good as she plays basketball, I say sign her up.
Listen, if I am picking a volleyball team just off our rosters here at AU basketball, my first pick of the draft would be Kalani Brown, okay? She has the height, she has the length, she has everything that we would need. And LA also said that she doesn't think she could play, but I would choose her too because if you really watch, she's right there at the rim, so I'm sure she can be right there at the net. When we come back, Cindy and Cheryl will break down our first half. See you soon.
Here we go, y'all. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Let's get this one right here, y'all. Hey, can you tell me? Can you tell me? All right, orange squad on three. 1, 2, 3. Stay, 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 stay. Stay. Lexi, Lexi. Yep, help, help, help her, help her, help her, help her. Let's get a stop right here, y'all. Let's get a stop. Here we go. You look crazy. What's the back? Come on, y'all.
Welcome back to Fair Park Coliseum, home of Athletes Unlimited Season 3. What a fantastic game between Team Cloud and Team Gray. It's Natasha's group leading 47-44. Each team won a quarter in the first half of play, and the 60 leaderboard points that go along that. With that, rather, and speaking of leaderboard, the person at the top of the table, Alicia Gray, had herself some moments in quarter number 2.
Yeah, I mean, Alicia Gray, we've been here before. This is what she does. She just scores the basketball pushing in transition, finishing through contact, posting up down low, finishing, dishing, assisting. Alicia Gray, 19 points in the first half. She was so good for her squad.
Ruthie Hebert responding for Tosh Cloud and company. She came through with 13 points on the day, including 10 in the second quarter.
Yeah, it wasn't just the points that Ruthie Hebert scored for Team Cloud that got them this lead. It was the dirty work that she was doing also, rebounding the basketball. 1 offensive, 8 defensive, but Ruthie Hebert finding the right space to be on the floor. Her teammates doing a nice job of finding her and getting her the ball.
What jumps out at you as you look at these first half stats, rather, Cheryl?
I mean, when you look at the paint points, 26 for Gray and 16 for Cloud, that's not necessarily the post players that's doing the damage for Gray. That is Alicia Gray, Sydney Colson, just attacking, getting in the paint. Kelsey Mitchell, the paint point's a big difference in this game.
Emily Enxler already with a season-high 5 steals as well for Team Gray. Athletes Unlimited and the U.S. Air Force have partnered together to tell the stories of our athletes and their personal military connections. Here's Bashara Graves with her story.
A lot of my family are in the military, including my cousin Mercedes Graves. We grew up like sisters. Mercedes inspires me because while being in the Navy, she's raising a child as well. She's building her family, and she's doing something we really didn't imagine her doing when she was younger. We've talked about things, but for her to actually be doing it and her to be able to travel the world and take her little girl with her inspires me, because I want to have a family one day, and I want to be able to travel with my family and be able to provide for my family the way she does.
Thanks so much for sharing that, Bashara. We are celebrating Black women in the military, presented by the U.S. Air Force today here on St. Patrick's Day at Athletes Unlimited, and I love what Graves had to say.
Yeah, I mean, Bashara Graves, I love her saying that she looks up to her sister because she has a family and she's able to be in the military and travel with her daughter and bring her daughter along, and that's something that she wants to do someday. You know, I'm just a firm believer, even here at Athletes Unlimited, in see her, be her. And to all of the women, the Black women in particular on today, since we're celebrating them, I just want to say thank you. We see you, we hear you, we are you, and thank you for your service.
I back that 100%. We are free to be here participating with Athletes Unlimited because those folks are working so hard and making so many sacrifices to protect our freedoms. With that, we are underway here in the third quarter of play. So much on the line as we put a bow on the penultimate week of play here at Athletes Unlimited. Alongside the Hall of Famer Cheryl Swoops, I'm Cindy Brunson. Janae Sims is the third member of our broadcast team. And this has just been a back and forth affair. Team Cloud wearing orange and white won the first quarter. Team Gray and black and gold won the second quarter. And Kelsey Mitchell can cook at any time of the day. You just got to be ready. That's her first 3 in this game.
Well, for Team Gray, you know, we talk a lot about Alicia Gray, rightfully so, Kelsey Mitchell, rightfully so, but I'm going to add Sid Colson in that mix and say they are a 3-headed monster that is very tough to defend this week in Athletes Unlimited.
Ruthie Hebert now has 15 points. Tosh kicking it to TP, bouncing to Gray. Cloud in her hip pocket. This is great offense against great defense. Colson is whistled for traveling. She saw Lexi Brown lunging at her defensively and wanted to go. It just moved her feet a little too quickly.
She just took off a little too quickly without putting the ball down first.
And shout out Sid came into this game with an AU high 58% from 3.
Well, you know, we were talking earlier about Kirsten Bell working on her game, Alicia Gray, Sid Colt.
Alicia Gray seems to be in a bit of difficulty. She tried to go around a screen set by Ray Burrell and either took a shot to the midsection or to the hip. Tosh Cloud with fantastic sportsmanship, helping Gray up, making sure she is okay. as we have a replay to take another look. Cheryl, what do you see here?
I guess a me here kind of stuck her butt out a little bit, but I can't really tell where Alicia Gray got hit.
Yeah, that's South Carolina on South Carolina crime, first of all. And Ami here is at the free throw line where she's shooting just 68% this season.
Well, I think that's why Alicia Gray didn't get too upset. She
She
looked up and said, "Oh, that's a former Gamecock."
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna let you make it this time, sis.
Nobody stopped ball, but the chase down by Burrell for the block. Outstanding. Ooh. And it will be Team Cloud basketball. That transition deep.
Well, Sid Colson had a nice layup, but Ray Burrell came out of nowhere to get a piece of that.
Ray Burrell is one of these first season newbies that have just been fantastic here at Athletes Unlimited.
Well, it's that length and size and speed and quickness and athleticism that Ray Burrell has. Okay, Sid.
Okay, between the legs, step back, and splash.
Sid said block this one.
Yes, she did. Sid Colson's got 7, and that's a nice answer by Ami here. I love Athletes Unlimited because it's got an NCAA tournament vibe. It's Selection Sunday. TP can't finish, but the pass was on point. But that's what makes this competition so amazing. It's every game is life and death, just like it is in the NCAA tournament. It's fantastic. Ami here at the rack. Inksler could only watch because of the foul trouble.
Yeah. And that's the problem when you pick up early fouls in the first half. It takes away your aggressiveness and your ability to play the way you're capable of playing.
Alicia Gray off glass with contact. An opportunity for a three-point play the old-fashioned way.
I don't even know what to say. I mean, Alicia Gray using the screen, waiting for the screen, using her body very well, throwing her body into Ray Burrell, able to draw that foul.
Second and 1 opportunity for Gray already today. She had, what, a half dozen of those yesterday? On the way to a career-high 42. Ruthie Hebert has recorded her second double-double of the season already, as Hebert has 15 points and 10 rebounds. It's Team Cloud with the basketball and the lead as we take a look at the live leaderboard moving right along. Ami here going right at Inksler. Good defense with the foul trouble.
Great move.
Alicia Gray step through and 1. Basket does not fall. Burrell doing all she could, but picks up the personal foul. So as an elite defender, Cheryl, what was wrong with that play by Burrell?
I don't know if it was something wrong with Burrell. It was everything right by Gray. Just her ability to Euro step beside Burrell and avoid the charge. Burrell did a really good job of getting in front of Gray, anticipating where she thought Gray was going.
A reminder, fans, register for a chance to win an autographed basketball signed by all AU Pro basketball athletes. Go to auprosports.com/sweepstakes for more details. Remember, we only have 1 week of competition left. And a reminder to my partner, Cheryl Swoops, and everybody out there, we start playing week 4 on Wednesday. We finish Wednesday, and we go Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me, because I was showing up on Thursday.
I know you were, and I would have been so sad. We are Wednesday, Friday, Saturday to crown a Season 3 champion. Who will it be? Will it be Alicia Gray? Will it be Tosh Cloud? Will it be Odyssey Sims? Kirsten Bell all of a sudden is a part of the conversation.
Kalani Brown was sitting in, I think, 6th spot at one point.
Yep. Ami here adding to her point totals from the free throw line, as she has got 9 points, looking to make it 10 here at the stripe. And she gets the roll, so she's into double figures, joining Hebert in double figures for Team Cloud. The lead is 3 for the team wearing orange and white. Amihir has the last 8 points scored for Team Cloud. Kelsey Mitchell off the mark. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Team Cloud basketball. I'm not sure that Sid Cloud agreed with that out of bounds call. We'll check back with her in a bit, but first, it's time for the third member of our broadcast team. Auntie Nay, what do you have?
Hey, family. So I was going to talk about LA because I said in the draft earlier, maybe a week ago, just that LA is so versatile. She can do so much for whatever team she's on, and we always talk about Kalani being a cheat code as a big, but I think LA is making her way into that conversation with what she's been doing on this floor for Team Cloud.
I agree so much. She was the number 8 pick overall in the 2023 WNBA draft by Atlanta here in AU. Double figures now in 5 of her last 6 games. She has become a problem, Cheryl. How is she doing it?
Well, and for those at home who don't know who LA is.
Oh, Letitia Amihir.
I don't know why you wouldn't, but in case,
Right.
right? It's Letitia Amihir. I agree with Auntie Nay. Letitia Amihir, even from week 1, she came in, she made her presence felt, getting it done on both ends of the floor, offensively, defensively, scoring in the paint, stepping out, knocking down threes. She has definitely shown the range to her game.
And most importantly, she drew the 4th personal foul. Oh, coming up with a block on Plaisance. Tasha Cloud with the thievery as well. Emily Inksler out of the game with that 4th personal foul because of Amihir, who is heading back to the free throw line. And Haley Jones can't believe it. I want to see this block again, though. First of all, Plaisance was shocked that ball was taken away.
Well, TP had a nice layup. LA just came out of nowhere from the weak side to get all of that. And on the offensive end, Tosh Cloud said, run the floor, big girl. I see you. I am going to get the rock to you.
And let's give credit where it's due, right? Amihir, where did she go to school? South Carolina.
That part.
What does Dawn Staley do? Get her players ready for the next level.
That part. That is why we have 4 Gamecocks.
Mm-hmm.
Amihir.
Many.
Cook.
Yeah.
Gray.
Yep. Every team except
somebody.
for Team Sims has a member.
Oh, Mitchell. Tiffany Mitchell?
Of a South Carolina alum on its roster. It's this generation's UConn.
Totally agree.
Shot clock getting low. Kelsey Mitchell doesn't recognize. Haley Jones does and did not beat the buzzer. I understand she wanted to get closer to the rim, but you got to get it up.
Well, I'm also not sure why Tiffany Mitchell didn't just go ahead and do what Tiffany Mitchell does.
Because it's Kelsey Mitchell.
Oh, her.
Yes,
that's why. Kelsey Mitchell.
Yes.
Dang it. Don't know why Kelsey Mitchell didn't just go create.
There we go.
With about 5 seconds on the shot clock and attack the basket, because that's what she does very well when the shot clock is running down.
Right, and she was there, and I think she just wanted to share the basketball, but you got to recognize time and score.
Gosh, I'm so sorry, Kelsey and Tiffany.
No, but they know
glad,
you know.
But I'm also glad they like each other. So they don't get that offended when I...
God. But what's great is everybody likes everybody here at Athletes Unlimited. The joy the players play with is so fun to see, along with the elite basketball. Alicia Gray for 3, off the mark. Amihir is there for the rebound. She's got a handle and knows how to use it. Leaves it for Lexi Brown. Here comes Izzy Harrison trailing. Tosh Cloud waiting for the screen, stops, pops, and hits. Okay, Tosh, she's got 9 points to go along with 4 rebounds and 3 dimes. Cloud getting defensive as Sid Colson misfires from 3. Lexi Brown ahead to Lauren Mincy, who's just checked in. Back to Harrison. Lexi thought about the 3, kicks it back. Izzy breaking toward the basket. Great defense by Cloud to take away, or rather Colson to take away the passing lane. And Gray is earning yet another trip to the free throw line. Team Cloud leading 60-54.
And Tasha Cloud just getting it done from the free throw line. I love Cloud9.
Welcome back to the Fair Park Coliseum in Dallas, where Team Cloud is leading Team Gray in the game and in the third quarter. 60-54 is the overall score. We are celebrating Black women in the military, presented by the U.S. Air Force. And Athletes Unlimited and the U.S. Air Force have partnered together to tell the stories of our athletes and their personal military connections. Here's Akila Mays with her story.
My close friend Vanessa inspires me so much, especially as a Black female in the military. She was first in the Army, now she works for the Department of Defense, and she just works hard every single day. She works long hours. Even to get to the position that she's at, it took a lot of hard work. So it inspires me when I'm on the court to work just as hard and be just as well at my job that she is at hers.
So grateful to all of the Athletes Unlimited athletes who have shared their military stories. I did not realize, as the daughter of somebody who served in the Special Forces U.S. Army, that the connections were so deep. It is so cool to see.
Well, it reminds me a lot of the basketball world and AU in particular when you talk about sisterhood, right? In celebrating Black women in the military today, you know it's a big sisterhood. And again, just grateful, thankful that we have our military, and just want to say thank you for everything they do to keep us safe.
And I think even when my father joined the military way back in the day, he used it as a means to get ahead, right? The GI Bill to go to college. And it was a way for him to get more out of life than he might have without being in the military. And it's so cool to see that that can still work for folks today.
Yeah, it's, you know, there's so many things that we don't talk about, or so many things that go unnoticed. So when we have an opportunity to shine light on who they are and what they do, we absolutely should make that happen.
And ultimately, as we celebrate St. Patrick's Day and the fact that we get to sit here courtside and watch amazing basketball, these folks are putting their lives on the line and making sure that we have the freedoms that we get to enjoy, and I am forever grateful for that.
Absolutely. To make sure, even to your point, right, we're able to sit here and do what we do and watch great basketball because we know that we are being protected every single day.
Yes, and leave it to black women to make sure that that gets done the right way. So
Girl
again,
power.
right, we are celebrating black women in the military presented by the U.S. Air Force here at Athletes Unlimited. We have a captain's challenge put up by Team Gray, Captain Alicia Gray. And here is what we are looking at. Our lead official is Tim Green, crew chief. This is the video evidence.
I don't see a foul, and it was a late whistle, so no wonder Team Gray was challenging it.
And Haley Jones has a look on her face like, what do you mean there's no Santa Claus?
Oh.
I'm just saying that surprise of, you did not call that foul on me.
You know what? I think at the very end, from a different angle, I think Haley Jones actually, instead of being straight up, she actually came down on Amihir's arm.
Okay, the call will stand. So that would be challenge unsuccessful. And I tell you what, the action has been great here in game number 2, but I wish if I could just be one player for one day, it would be Kirsten Bell, because nobody is having more fun than that young woman.
Why? Because she's so cool. No, Kirsten Bell was flat out unstoppable in our earlier game, just scoring from everywhere on the floor. Day after her birthday, mind you, she got it done for Team Sims today.
She tied a career high with 26 points and as a result sits in 4th place on the leaderboard. This is what makes Athletes Unlimited so compelling. It's the unique individual point system. Every player in our league has a running score, and points are awarded or deducted based on individual performance. But a player's biggest points boost comes from their team winning quarters and games. So as we take a look at our game right now, it is Team Cloud leading the game and the quarter, as Team Gray is in a little bit of a scoring drought. No field goals in their last 4 tries, and Haley Jones has just picked up her 4th personal foul. So the foul trouble continues to be a bugaboo for the team wearing the black and gold jerseys.
Yeah, you know, depending on how the refs are going to call the game, as a player, you whether you agree or disagree, you have to be able to make those adjustments to the way you're defending.
And who should point that out to you? Is that a teammate? Is that the facilitator? Because somebody's got to get you right.
Well, I think it's both.
Okay.
Right? Lots of times it's the coach saying adjust, right? You see how the refs are calling the game adjust. But other times it could be the captain. It could be whoever your leader is on the floor that can pull you aside, especially in moments when you get frustrated, like I did not foul, right? They can pull you aside and say, listen, this is how they're calling the game. You got to adjust.
It is Amihir with 11 points in this quarter. A big part of the reason why Team Cloud has the lead in the quarter and in the game. Alicia Gray whipping it out to Kelsey Mitchell, quickly to Taj Cole. Cole. Great ball movement by Team Gray. Plaisance, no. And Alicia Gray just took it away from Amihir. And more South Carolina on South Carolina crime. Woo. Let's check in with Auntie Nay. Janae Sims, what do you have?
Just listening to you guys talk about the importance of having someone to talk to on that bench. When people are drafting, I know people think a lot about that first 5, but that other 5 or 4 on the bench is so vital to the game, really, because to have a team or someone on the bench or a vet, like someone like Beck Harris on the bench that can get in your head, that can talk to you, that can calm you down, is so important. It's really overlooked sometimes about having that voice. So I think it's important to shout those people out.
I totally agree. I remember, and I'm sure she's watching, CeCe Andrews.
Yes.
We miss you. But to your point, it is very important, and I'm so glad you pointed that out, because there are players who are on the bench, they're on the team, they don't play as many minutes, but they are so involved in the game. They see everything that's going on, and they can be that voice that talks to those players and let them know what they see.
For sure.
Haley Jones doesn't get the role. Amihir with another rebound. And Tosh Cloud and company looking to add to their lead. They are leading in the quarter by 3 points. They won the first quarter, lost the second quarter, and looking to win this third quarter and the 60 leaderboard points that go with it. Lexi doesn't get the roll, and so an opportunity for Team Gray wearing the black and gold jerseys. Kelsey Mitchell got a little too cute and lost the basketball. Rare miscue by Kelsey.
Well, I think Kelsey probably, I know the facilitator, Christmas Kelly, was trying to call a timeout. So I don't know if Kelsey Mitchell was trying to understand what was going on the sideline or what was going on the floor. It was just a lot.
Could be. So 2 minutes and 13 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Alicia Gray has tied the single game free throw record with 17 attempts. Alicia Gray is leaving the court, and we are trying to find out exactly why that is, because she leads all scorers with 28 points in this game, and she is atop the leaderboard as well. So our Janae Sims is on the case. As soon as we have more information, we will get it to you. 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Izzy Harrison earning a trip to the free throw line.
And that's on Haley Jones. That is her 5th.
That would be her 5th. I think they're going to get Kelsey Mitchell, and they do. So Kelsey Mitchell picking up that personal foul. It will be her 3rd. There are 4 fouls against Haley Jones. Izzy Harrison gets that first free throw to go. She's got 9 points, looking to make it 10. Big smile from Izzy Harrison. Always great to see. Perfect 7 for 7 from the free throw line. That's right, Izzy. Don't make me feel bad and do some sort of broadcaster jinx. I don't want none of that. 8 for 8 from the stripe. 3 ball off the mark by Taya Cooper. And another opportunity for Team Cloud to add to its game and quarter lead. 60 points per player on the roster to win the quarter. And here comes Kelsey Mitchell. Step through. Okay, Kelsey, she's into double figures with 11. Finally, it took nearly 3 quarters of play for somebody to join Gray in double figures on Team Gray. Goodness. Tosh Cloud, 3. Soraya skying for that rebound. Harrison, midi, you betcha.
Had about 5 ball fakes right there trying to decide who to pass it to, and she was wide open for a jumper.
She's like, you know what, just give me a dozen points right now. I want to get to 12. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Kelsey Mitchell in and out. The hoop just would not have it. Here comes Tosh Cloud. Rebounding totals racking up for her. She's got 5. Lexi Brown stops, pops, doesn't get the roll, plays on to Cole, who's got a head of steam. Who's gonna stop ball? Oh, nice block by Lexi at the rim.
Well, Lexi says she didn't touch it.
She says she didn't foul. I think she blocked the shot, though. Got a piece of it a little bit. Either that or Cole just lost the handle, because it looked like Lexi got a piece of it.
She's talking to Sid Colson.
Okay.
She said, I tried to get it, but I didn't get it. She just lost it. I thought it was a block, too.
Okay, Teresa Plaisance doing work down low. She's got double-digit rebounds with 10. Her third double-digit rebounding game. So it is Team Cloud winning this quarter 21-16, and the 60 leaderboard points per player that will go along with winning the quarter. McGuire off the mark, and here comes Kelsey Mitchell leading the charge for Team Gray. Shot clock is off. Ooh. Plaisance, 3. Cloud, another rebound. She looks at the clock, gets it ahead to Brown. Brown. And that is how the quarter will end, as Team Cloud wins this third quarter by a final count of 21-16. So that's 2 quarters won by Team Cloud today. Another 60 leaderboard points per person on the leaderboard for Team Cloud. And Alicia Gray is back. So are we after this. Ten more minutes before we finish week 3, the penultimate week of Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball. Shortly before we stepped aside, we saw Alicia Gray go down, apparently knock some knees with Lauren Mincy. And for more on Athletes Unlimited's top leaderboard scorer and leading scorer in this game with 28 points, let's bring in the third member of our broadcast team, Janae Sims. Janae, what do you know about Alicia?
Yeah, so they basically knocked knees. She was in the back getting some treatment, but she should be ready to go after a quick sit. And that fourth quarter, it should be track race for Team Gray, because in the huddle, Kelsey Mitchell said, take the gear off cruise control and let's get into it.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. Quickly, Team Cloud with a basket to start the fourth quarter, so the lead is 10. You've played a lot of basketball. What does a player feel when they knock knees, and how do they recover?
Well, they feel exactly what Alicia Gray did. That is, let me come out. Well, first of all, it feels like it's more than just knocking your knee, right? Like, it does hurt. It's
Is that almost like a funny bone feel in your knee?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's not funny, right?
Right.
Yeah. But it's just her ability to walk it off probably will be sore. But Alicia Gray, as we're talking about her, is absolutely going to get back in this game.
She is checking in at the scorer's table, standing up, telling her facilitator, Karima Christmas Kelly, I am good to go. Put me in, coach. As we take a look at the leaderboard, nobody has averaged more leaderboard points per week than Alicia Gray, better than 1,300. Tosh Cloud connecting from distance. Cooper off the bounce. Scoop, and is whistled for the offensive foul.
Tosh Cloud, she does such a nice job of understanding her opponents and what they love to do. Taya Cooper loves to put the ball in her right hand and attack the basket going right, like getting to the opposite side, finishing. And Tosh Cloud just sat right in the paint, knowing where Cooper likes to go, and was able to draw the charge.
So with Alicia Gray back on the floor, it's Team Cloud with the basketball and the lead. Amihir, no. Haley Jones with the rebound and is looking for teammates wearing black and gold. Here comes Gray. Kelsey Mitchell, step back. No iron was touched on that three ball. Not a bit.
That was so pretty.
Just the rotation on the basketball.
The rotation and then the net sound.
Yes, that's my favorite sound in basketball.
Just a pure shooter.
And this is why Team USA has a big problem when it comes to deciding who gets to go to Paris this year to defend the streak that you helped start with these gold medals, one in a row, because you're not going to leave Kelsey Mitchell at home.
I was going to say they don't have a big problem.
Just run all guards out there.
No. I'm just put the players on the team that need to be on the team.
I got you. Alicia Gray. Another one. Yes, she's got another 30-piece, 31 and counting for the top scorer and a leaderboard leader, Alicia Gray. Tosh Cloud goes down in a tumble, doesn't get the whistle, and here comes Team Gray, down by just 2 possessions here in this fourth quarter. Enksler finding Jones, and the offensive rhythm since Gray has come back on the floor markedly improved for Team Gray.
And Enksler knew immediately where she was going with that ball when she caught it, because she saw Haley Jones wide open on the block. But I want to go back to what we were talking about. In international play, you always need shooters.
Okay.
You just do. Yeah, you need bigs, you need all of it, but you always need shooters. And I'm just saying, we got some good ones out here.
Okay, Alicia Gray, her fifth 30-piece this season, and now she's got 34.
That knee is a height.
That knee is just fine.
Yeah.
I am not an orthopedist, but my eyeballs are telling me it is fine because her shot is so wet. Team Cloud needs time because Alicia Gray is in her bag. With that, we will step aside. Grab us. Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball is sponsored by the U.S. Air Force. Tremendous fun all week long here in week 3 of Athletes Unlimited, the penultimate week as we get set to crown a champion just 6 days from now. It is Team Cloud on top 74-71, but it is Team Gray winning this 4th and decisive quarter 11-6, thanks in large part to Alicia Gray, who this week has scored more points in any week of AU play ever. 114, and we still have 6 minutes and change to go in the 4th quarter. The old record was 102 set by Tiana Hawkins, the season 1 champion. Lexi Brown had to fire because the shot clock was getting low, and Gray has the ball in her hands. Watch out, people.
Well, I was going to say, could we see 2 triple-doubles in one night?
Why not?
Alicia Gray sitting at 7 boards, 6 assists, and 34 points. It is doable with 6 minutes left in the game.
100%. 6 minutes to go. Emily Inkstler with the finish. That shot's off the mark. Terrific rebound by Graves. Scooping it to Hebert, who leaves it short. Graves again, and she earns a trip to the free throw line. It's a 13-2 run over the last 2 minutes and change. Janae Sims has more. Janae.
You know, Tosh is, like I said before, one of the smartest basketball IQ minds that I have ever had the pleasure to encounter. And in that time out, she basically said we have to stop 2 people, Alicia Gray and Kelsey Mitchell. We can't box in one Alicia because that leaves Kelsey. Can't box in one Kelsey because that leaves Leash. So prepare for them to really ramp up the defense on those 2. I don't know if the people can see, but Tasha's getting a little talking to from Odyssey. Odyssey knows how to play some defense. She probably she went 3-0, so she has the key this week. So she probably told her a little something on the side. We'll see what happens.
So Janae, I'm going to tell you what I think just happened. Odyssey Sims says, please find a way to slow down Alicia Gray. She does not need to get any more points.
Right.
But the other thing I'll say is, well, I hear you about the basketball IQ because Tosh is absolutely one of the smartest players that I've been around. But your IQ doesn't have to be too high to know you got to slow down Kelsey Mitchell and Alicia Gray.
100%. They have combined for good pass, girl. 48 points. And another bucket by Haley Jones, who's had a heck of a week as well. The run is 15-2 over the last 3 minutes and change for Team Gray. A big part of the reason why they now have the lead in the game and are just on cruise control here in the 4th quarter. Ruthie Hebert, Team Gray wanted a 3-second violation, as Alicia Gray just keeps holding up 3 fingers that nobody is paying attention to. And it's Ruthie Hebert going to the free throw line. To your point, Cheryl, take a look at Cloud. What you got for me? What you got for me?
Yeah, well, you know, Odyssey's like, T, listen. Let anybody else score, just not Alicia. That's what I would be saying.
We can't catch her if she keeps elevating.
Absolutely, because Tosh also is trying to catch Alicia sitting in the #1 spot right now.
Ruthie Hebert's good day at the office continues. She's got 17 points and 10 rebounds, her second double-double of the season, as we take a live look at the leaderboard and the total numbers that continue to roll. Remember, every player in our league has a running score, and points are awarded or deducted based on individual performance. But a player's biggest points boost comes from their team winning quarters and games. So with under 5 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter, Team Gray has wrestled the quarter lead, and Ruthie Hebert said, stop this. I devil dog dare you.
Okay, Roo.
She's got 19 points and looking for more at the free throw line.
Ruthie Hebert just attacking the basket. I see you, Ruthie.
You know what that is? That's Mama Strong.
Ooh.
Ruthie and her baby boy, Xavier, born last April. So just about to turn 1. It was so cute at Media Day last year when she had that bundle of joy with her. Oh my goodness, melted my heart. Because you know I'm a good auntie. I love to spoil the babies.
Of course you do.
And then walk
give 'em
away.
back.
Yes. Ooh, you know me well.
That's
Sid
what you're supposed to
Colson. No.
That's what
Me
you're
here
supposed to
with the
do.
big rebound. Yeah, I do it well. I'm not going to lie. Team Cloud on top, 79-75 in the game. Hebert again. She has got 22.
Now, there's always a different player every game that steps up and takes their game
Tosh
to
Cloud
a whole
just
nother
picked
level.
Gray's pocket. Ray Burrell trying to finish. Sid Colson with the defensive stop she thought, but Ami here sticking with the play and getting to eat as a result.
Great D by Sid Colson. Stop
Ami
the easy
here
layup by
now
Burrell.
with 15 points and 7 rebounds, and I hope young hoopers at home are paying attention. It starts on the defensive end, and it leads to good offense, and Cloud just picking pockets.
Well, all attention is on Alicia Gray, rightfully so. Ruthie Hebert stopping the drive, and Tosh Cloud came and said, I'll take this, finding Ray Burrell in the open court. Sid Colson, great job defensively, but Letitia Ami here running the floor to get it and put it up for 2. That was great defense by Team Cloud.
Ami here hoops for Team Canada, and she has been showing up and showing out. A big part of the reason why Team Cloud has been able to answer in this quarter and tie things at 15 points apiece. It's a 9-0 run fueled by Hebert and Ami here as Cloud has answered back, because it looked like Team Gray was going to run away with this quarter and the 60 points that are awarded to the quarter victor. So now more drama as the leaderboard continues to shift and shake with under 4 minutes to go in the final game of week 3 here at Athletes Unlimited. Colson off the mark from 3. Enksler, the great weak side rebound. She's looking for a teammate to get it to. Kelsey Mitchell with 2 defenders in her face. Come on. She's got 17 points. If she doesn't make Team USA as they try to get an 8th straight gold medal, I'm gonna get real emotional, because she finally made an all-star team for the first time this past WNBA season. And believe me when I say I beat that drum, because I don't care how bad Indiana has been, she has always shined. So I love that she got that. And now I want her to have a chance to play like you did for the red, white, and blue, Cheryl.
Well, Kelsey Mitchell stepping up, doing what she does. That is shoot the rock and shoot the rock well. Cindy Brunson, you get no argument from me.
Right?
She absolutely deserved to be an all-star.
Yes.
She absolutely deserves to be on Team USA because she's put the work in, she's put the time in, and she is a bucket.
100%. And it's so great here at Athletes Unlimited because we've got gold medalists here hooping. Shoot, Angel McCautry's got a couple.
Yeah.
And she's out here. I love your nickname for her.
Old school.
Old school. Old school. Absolutely love it. She was a part of the Team Sim sweep completed earlier today in game 1 of our doubleheader. And now it's all about who is going to end week 3 with a win. Team Cloud winning the game by 5 and losing the quarter by 3. Enksler with those 5 personals. Tosh Cloud picks up the personal foul.
It's a smart play by Team Gray, though. Tosh Cloud guarding Enksler on the block, and Enksler, lots of times, she'll just roam around the perimeter, but understanding she has a size advantage on Tosh Cloud and went right to the block. And Sid Colson, being the vet she is, getting the rock to Emily Enksler.
I want Sid Colson to take the bun down so I can see the eyes in the back of her head. I'm not kidding. Her court vision is ridiculous. ridiculous. And this is why I invite fans to come out and see, because I don't think television does it justice.
I agree with that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
So join us at Fair Park Coliseum starting on Wednesday. We've got games Wednesday, doubleheader, Friday and Saturday, and then we will crown a champion. Ruthie Hebert have a day. She's got 24, and of course, that's a new career high for Hebert. Pac-12 on Pac-12 right there. Haley Jones up and in. Hebert took a shot to the head, and she is not doing well, in a little bit of difficulty. Our lead trainer, Natalie Trotter, leading athletics training staff here at AU, quickly out to take a look because Hebert got unstable in a hurry. At this point, we just hope that she is okay. Hebert has been so fantastic today. A career-high 24 points to go along with 11 rebounds. Her second double-double here at AU this season. One of the first-timers in AU, Cheryl, that has showed up and showed out.
Yeah, Ruthie Hebert has been great for Team Cloud today. And not just today, like these numbers she's putting up, scoring, rebounding, she's been very play.
Izzy Harrison, that's wet.
Well, and it's nice to have that luxury of Ruthie Hebert having to go out, not able to play, and then you bring Izzy in off the bench. And we know what Izzy's capable of doing.
100%, a 41-point career-high game to start week 3. That was on Thursday night. And today she's got 14 points, a perfect 8 for 8 from the free throw line. It will be Sid Colson to the free throw line as Amihir picks up the foul, her second. So with a $1:39 on the clock, Team Gray wearing the black and gold jerseys leading this quarter by 3 points. And Colson can add to that lead. It's Team Cloud winning the game, and 180 points will go to every member of Team Cloud for the win if that holds up. But right now, Team Gray is winning the quarter 23-19. So Team Cloud has got to score if they want to win the quarter and the game.
Well, and you notice that not every player on Team Cloud, but at least Tosh, Izzy, they keep looking up at the scoreboard because they understand the importance of this quarter. They know they're not winning this quarter right now, and they are definitely trying to figure out what they need to do so that they can not only win the game, but win the quarter and the game.
Yeah, because if you win the fourth quarter and the game, that's 60 points for the quarter win and 180 for the game win. That's a nice little bag on the leaderboard. Amihir with the whistle away from the basket. They ticket Kelsey Mitchell with the personal foul. So Mitchell now has 4, Inksler has 5, Jones has 5, and Plaisance has 5. So here's what Team Gray does not want: overtime.
No,
right?
They do not want that to happen.
They're running out of bodies. So a minute and change left to go in this one. Sid Colson to Kelsey Mitchell. Step back 3. It does not fall. And Kelsey Mitchell is in a little bit of difficulty. Basket is completed by who else? Alicia Gray. She's got 36. The lead down to 4 for Team Cloud. Tosh Cloud surveying. Team Gray winning the quarter by 4. Beautiful bounce pass, and Izzy Harrison is going back to the free throw line, and I believe Haley Jones's day may be done.
Yeah, we talk about the Odyssey Sims, Kirsten Bell duo. Tasha Cloud and Izzy Harrison duo isn't a bad one to watch either.
A good pickup by Colson, who raised her hand for the personal. They could have gotten Haley Jones, but it's Colson. So Jones stays out there, and Harrison stays perfect at the stripe.
Yeah, she's telling the ref, thank you for giving that one to me.
Right? I need to keep my big guard on the floor. Under a minute to go, Harrison. doesn't get the roll, but there's a lane violation, and Harrison gets another opportunity. This is something you just don't see very often, but somebody from Team Gray wearing black and gray stepped in a little too soon. So Izzy with a redemptive turn to stay perfect at the stripe. She says, thank you very much. And there it is, 10 for 10. She's got 16, and the lead is 6. 2 possessions for Team Cloud with under a minute to go here in the 4th quarter. Ball is kicked out of bounds, and that's a turnover. And it will be Team Cloud's basketball with an opportunity to tie or take the lead in this quarter, trailing Team Cloud by just 2, 25-23. Cheryl, you're shaking your head. Why?
I mean, a lot of contact on that last possession.
Emily Inksler goes down. She met Izzy Harrison's shoulder, and it's Harrison who picks up the offensive foul. And Inksler making sure she's got all of her chiclets.
I mean, Emily Inksler reached in.
And now Team Cloud is going to challenge that foul against Izzy Harrison, because like you, Cheryl, on that replay, they didn't see what referee Timothy Green saw.
Well, Izzy is protecting the ball, and Emily reached across to get the ball. I don't think Izzy like threw an elbow or anything.
No.
But I think Emily ran into the elbow.
Let's take another look.
Not even the elbow. I think it was her head.
I thought it was her shoulder.
Maybe that too.
But I tell you what, why is Emily reaching when she has 5 personal fouls? First, that's my first question.
Agreed.
Second, I don't understand from the angle that the official was at that could be an offensive foul. So I appreciate the challenge by Team Cloud, because that math wasn't mathing. And this is critical because only 2 points separate these teams in the quarter, and it's just a 2-possession game with plenty of time for scoring to happen, especially the way Alicia Gray scores the basketball. 4 for 9 from 3, 36 points, her 5th 30-piece this season. 5.
That's just crazy, right? And we have another week to go.
I know. Just one more week to go here in Athletes Unlimited. We invite you out to the Fair Park Coliseum here, right next to the Cotton Bowl. We'll have doubleheaders on Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. We will be in championship mode. So come out and join us here, yes.
Let's not forget that Alicia was out of the game for a minute.
Just a little bit.
And she still has 36 points.
Yes, she does a lot of her work at the free throw line. 17 attempts, she connected on 14, just and one after and one, putting the defense on its heels and just making people pay with her body. And it speaks to how, especially women basketball players, level up. They understand what they are missing and they fix it in the lab.
I mean, that's one of the important things about understanding your strengths, understanding your weaknesses, understanding what you need to be better to compete at a higher level. And every single one of these young ladies, they understand that.
Unsuccessful challenge, inconclusive evidence was the ruling. So it will be Tiffany Mitchell getting it to Haley Jones. 3 on the way, off the mark. Ami here with the rebound. Shot clock is off. And now Tosh Cloud and company want to talk about it because they got to draw up a play for a 3 because they are losing this quarter by 2 points. Not only do they want to walk away with the game win, they want to win this quarter and the 60 leaderboard points that go with it. So take me in this huddle, Cheryl, to get this 60 quarter point win. What does Team Cloud have to do? What's the discussion in this huddle?
Well, if you're trying to make a 3, which obviously they want a 3 to win this quarter, to your point, Cindy, it's got to be run something, set it up for Lexi Brown.
Okay.
Maybe Tosh Cloud with the ball in her hands, coming off a high ball screen from Izzy, attacking the basket, and Lexi spotting up, and Tosh finding Lexi for a three.
As we take a look at the live leaderboard, you see Tosh Cloud in third. Now, if she gets 180 points for a win and 60 points for a quarter win, MVP vote as well, all of a sudden she and Sims are neck and neck as we head into the fourth and final week of AU Pro Hoops. So that's why as soon as her team got possession of the basketball, she quickly called a timeout as captain and said, we got to draw something up for not just the game win, but for this win in the quarter.
Sure.
So I know you said Lexi Brown for the three, but what about attacking for two and an and one opportunity?
Well, there's no doubt. If Tosh comes off the screen and she has a lane to the basket, then you absolutely take it.
Okay.
You finish, you try to draw the foul. But if she attacks and help side comes, then hopefully you have your shooter spotted up. I would have Ray Burrell, Lexi Brown on the opposite side of whichever way Tosh is going.
Okay.
So you could kick to one of those shooters for a three.
Okay, a second timeout was called by Team Cloud because they really want to get this play right. Again, Team Gray leading the quarter 25-23. And if that score holds, then Team Gray would walk away with the 60 win points per player going toward the leaderboard. 17 seconds on the clock. Ray Burrell, the inbounder. Izzy Harrison against Inksler. Izzy doesn't get the roll. Ray Burrell, rebound, putback, no. Inksler coming through. And a quick foul on Kelsey Mitchell. Two great opportunities for Team Cloud to tie the quarter. And the ball just would not fall.
It's a great take by Izzy, and Ray Burrell just doing work on the glass, just not able to finish.
So it'll be one of the most prophetic free throw shooters stepping to the line in Kelsey Mitchell, where this season she's better than 80% at the line. She gets the first one to go, so a three still could tie. There's plenty of time. But right here, this could be the dagger.
Her shot is so pretty.
And the lead is 4. Unless Team Cloud is fouled on a three, they're not going to win this quarter. They will win the game. Lexi Brown waiting for defenders to come, and they do not, and that is how the game ends. Team Cloud gets the victory and the 180 points that go with a team win, but it's Team Gray winning the final quarter and getting those 60 win points for winning the final 10 minutes. So the leaderboard totals continue to change, and Alicia Gray has made a statement with 36 points, her 5th 30-point game this season, and our new leaderboard with Alicia Gray, 5,500 points plus, sitting in the top spot. The MVP points will be totaled in later, but our leaderboard will be like this, as our draft position will include Kirsten Bell as well. Once again, our final score, Team Cloud winning 91-87. Athletes Unlimited basketball continues Wednesday at 6 Eastern. Check out where to watch on the website, auprosports.com. For Cheryl Swoops, Janae Sims, and our entire crew, I'm Cindy Brunson. Thanks so much for watching. Happy St. Patrick's Day, and go AU.